This is part two of my video walking from Grimsbury Castle, the Iron Age hill fort, to Oareborough Hill, which is potentially some sort of Iron Age fortification. Along this path is Oare Common, which is location 2 in this walk, and here is probably an Iron Age settlement of some sort. These definitely proper earthworks. I was wondering whether or not this was going to be some sort of ceremonial camp or causewayed enclosure, something like that, something non-defensive, but it clearly is defensive. This one. I'm at Oare Common, just outside Hermitage, and I've never been here, and I am impressed with these earthworks. They're not massive, but they're quite emphatic. So we're heading off to the village of Oare. There's a feature of the Charter of Oare called, this is a nice, very pretty common, by the way. There's a feature of Oare of its Saxon Charter called Wintermere. We're going to have a look at that. And yeah, no, this common is dominated by birches. The ground is, as you can see, is bracken everywhere, so it's going to be acidic. And a lot of the hilltops around here, even though it's sort of downland and chalk, the hilltops are gravel, which is a bit surprises me. Quite a lot of diversity of geology. But yes, it's a pretty common. There's oaks and birches, which are quite a pretty combination. I can't get to the pond. It's it's graveyard. I might be able to. Ah. This is Oare Chapel. I've never been here either. It's just. Time's forgotten it a bit. Can't see any. Well, that one's a 1930s gravestone, but that's the only one I can see. Looks restored, 19th century. Well, that flint's beautiful. A proper vernacular material. that. Just beyond that wire is the pond Wintermere, and Wintermere means a pond that is dry during summer. It's only a pond during the winter. Some pretty straight definitions from the Anglo-Saxons there, but it caught my attention because it's an evocative name. Anyway, let's make our way to Oareborough. I've been through Oare and across the motorway. I'm on my way to Oareborough Hill. The Oare itself is a dependent sort of chapelry of Chieveley, but it had its own tithing. But its name means bank, as in river bank, but not a river. You know, a bank of earth, which is ora in Old English. What bank? I couldn't tell you. There is a couple of hills overlooking, well, all common for one, but I couldn't tell you which one was the bank. So we're in Oareborough Hill, the wood of Oareborough Hill, and that what I've just shown you is a holloway, but it doesn't prove anything about whether or not this is terraced or ramparted. We still need to look further. The question I posed in part one of this video was, Oareborough, is it an Iron Age hill fort with ramparts, or is it just a hill with terraces for agriculture on it? So I sent the drone in to have a look. This was quite a hair-raising venture. I was lucky to get the drone back alive, but it's pretty conclusive. These are terraces, not ramparts. Now there's a field name next to Oareborough Hill, right next to it, that says Great Ditcher. I think it's from the Tithe Award, and this is set hairs running with antiquarians. O.G.S. Crawford, my favourite communist archaeologist from the early part of the last century, says he couldn't find the ditches, the Great Ditch, and it didn't seem to him that Oareborough had a Great Ditch. Somehow he managed to miss what I called a holloway earlier on in the video, and it is a great big ditch. I think this is the Great Ditch of the Tithe Award. Why Why was it cut? It's not natural. There is no stream that runs through here. It's an interesting question all to itself. And also, why is some of the road through here paved with cobbles when it's quite a long way from any nearby farm? It doesn't seem to be a main road of any sort, though there is a reference in one, I think it's the Ore Charter, of a bishop's way. Yeah. It deviates from the traditional route of Old Street, which is supposed to go to the southwest rather than the southeast towards Ore. Old Street, as we know it, goes southwest towards Hermitage, avoiding where this cobbled road is. I would like to know why it's cobbled. It's cobbled in more than one part, and that is a great big enterprise, cobbling roads. Could this be the Bishop's Way, which is separate from Old Street, or did Old Street go down to Ore? That's not a question I can answer, but certainly not on this video. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da for now.